Okay, we should be live. Welcome in, Austin Trends. Sorry that the live stream is about 6 or 7 minutes late. I know I said it, sorry. But I had one last minute thing to do that I didn't realise I had to do, so I had to finish that off, then come and do this stream. So we're here, we're finally here. Sorry for the delay, guys. How are you? I'm doing well, Austin Trends. How are you doing? Evening, Sam. Hopefully you're doing well. All right. Let's get myself sorted out. You might hear some backplay audio. All right. Let's get myself sorted out. There we go. Backplay audio working well. Welcome in, Kiernan. Glad that you're good, Austin. Welcome in, Wesley. I'm not feeling the best if I'm being honest. No worries, Sam. Hopefully you're doing all right. Okay, so let me just deal with the stuff like getting the thumbnail sorted. I will do the relevant playlists to begin with, and then I'll sort out the playlists later after we decide what routes we want to go to, you know what I mean? Because obviously it's a viewer's choice stream tonight, so you, i.e. the viewers, get to choose where we go tonight. And we can go to a range of different routes, you know, we don't have to be in the UK, we can go to the US, we can go to Germany. I have a few US routes and I have a few German routes, so I will be putting a few options in for them. Of course, it is up to you guys. I'm riding Flying Scotsman Saturday. Awesome! Just feeling a bit lonely and down. My depression and mental health aren't the best at the moment. Well, I hope tonight's stream will help. Joe Dobson is going to be live on Friday night on Transport Fever 2. Awesome! Will you do scenario routes today? I don't really do scenarios. Not only that, Creators Club is unfortunately currently down for maintenance, so I'm not really able to subscribe to any scenarios at the moment. So I do apologise, guys. It is how it is. Good morning, Ryan Trackside. How you doing, mate? Hopefully everything's going well for you. Welcome in, Joshua. You and Richie are live at the same time tonight. We certainly are. Unplanned, obviously. I had no idea what Richie was doing, so I haven't really been on Richie's Discord server today. Apart from sharing what I got today from a shop, model rail layout, nothing too significant. A couple of tracks and a crossing, that's it. But yeah, if you want to pop over to Richie's stream, you can do. He's on. Oh no, what's he on? Let's have a look. What's Richie on at the moment? Oh, Richie's on Transport Fever 2. And he is currently live. So if you guys want to check out his channel, you guys want to watch his stream, I do not mind. But tonight's stream is just basically viewer's choice. So, you know, anywhere you want to go, I don't mind. Of course, within the poll. So, what's Manchester Airport like? Well, if Manchester Airport gets chosen as the most voted for, we can go see that. In fact, I'll put that as an option for you. So we've got Manchester Airport commuter to begin with. Doing well, thanks. How about yourself? I'm not too bad, not too bad. Good evening, Ben. Welcome in. Could I do West Coast Mainland South? I'll put it on there. No, keep flooding in the options. What poll and where? You'll see it soon, Ben. You'll see it soon. Just be patient. Cumbria Barrow to Manchester Airport. Yeah, we really don't have that route yet. Blackpool North to Liverpool, yeah. I could do Blackpool North to Preston, but I can't really go all the way to Liverpool, unfortunately. Cardiff City Network as an option, can do. East Coast Way Remaster. Okay, there's your poll. Choose which one you want the most. All right. Of course, I will be putting in some US and German options as we go on tonight. Can you guess which one I voted for, Rex? I reckon you voted for West Coast Main Line South, if I'm being honest. But if it isn't, surprise me, you know? So we got 7 votes in, and I think we got about 10 people watching, have we? 7 watching, fair enough. Oh, you did as well, that's interesting. Right, so we've got 7 votes in, and we've got 7 people watching. I'll end the poll because that's basically everybody watching who has voted. And we are going to East Coast Way Remastered. See if I can find it. There we go. Went straight past it. Alright, so what do you guys want to see on the West Coast Way West Coast Way? Try again. What do you guys want to see on the East Coast Way Remastered? Anything in particular, or just driver service and get on with it, Rex? I got to go for my baby West Coast Main Line South. I get that. So yeah, any particular trends, you know, we could drive the 171, 377-3 timetable, we can do. Sam's gone for the 171. I mean, we can on here. $171, yeah. That's cool. There's Javelins on East Coast Way. There sure is. These ones only does the Regency Javelin Rail Tour, so it's just the one. But thought that'll help. Love the Turbo Star, even though I've not driven it much recently. Fair enough, we can drive a 171. I do not mind. So, alright, Rex, how are you? Not too bad yourself? Hopefully you're doing well, Mikey. Alright, I think we'll do an Ashford to Brighton service. 1 Golf 10. Put in some light clouds, and let's get it going. Oh, that's why there's a layer for the 395 Rail Tour. Yeah, indeed. Let's go indeed, Wesley. Let's go indeed. Right, 1 Golf 10, let's go. Right, just got to remember to... oh, no, that's actually on. That's on the other pack. Never mind. Get the safety systems on. Oh, we're on platform 3 at Eastbourne. Nice. Got day running. No tail lights. Wonderful. We're not going to really need the notice board light. Make sure the trend lights are on. Oh, we don't need that. DRA pushed in for the moment as we register the GSMR radio. 1 Golf 10. You have 171729. Oh, you saw that I did a dash 7. That's cool. I have 171728. So just 1 unit down from yours. Not too bad. I think the dash 8 is the 2-car variant. Am I right? Well, we'll have a look in a moment. Oh, no, we are the 2-car variant. Never mind. I think they're stuck on the door. I'm driving same service. Awesome. Got a few people playing along. Yeah, she just won't get off the train for some odd reason. That's weird. Oh, well. Right, we can take the diary off now, because obviously... Oh, and Sam has got 17117... Sorry, 171730. That's interesting. We've all got between 728 and 730. Alright, if anybody else wants to play along at home, you can do. If you just want to sit there and watch, you also can. Alright, let's go. Start on hill start and power 3. Take off the hill start and off we go. And we have now left. And I must admit, the taillights aren't exactly that bright. Also, good evening, Joseph. How you doing? I didn't own East Coast Way. I'll just wait for a sale. I mean, yeah, fair play to you. It's a good route now that it's been remastered, so definitely worth it on a sale, I would say. Going past the signal box there. Loving the trackside elements. And well, you? Yeah, not too bad, Joe. Not too bad. It is just my internet, or is the stream very buffering for anyone else? It seems to be performing well on my end. But if anybody else has any problems, do let me know. Oh, I've noticed it's got a Delna coupler as well. That's cool. So yeah, at the moment, Creators Club is down, so we won't be able to look at any scenarios or anything like that. But it's mainly just tonight. We normally just go when it's a viewer's choice stream. We normally just go on routes that have been decided in a poll, or you just shout out in the chat if I'm not on a computer what you want, you know. But I've got the laptop tonight, so pretty good. So we've been able to have a poll, and East Coast Way came out on top, which is nice. Great, I hate my internet. Ah, don't worry, Sam. Our trackside just like my channel name, indeed. I've also been trackside in proper PPE equipment as well, so... Oh, I've noticed we're not stopping at Hampton Park with the service. We're going to Polegate, and we've got to go via at Southern Junction. We've got to stop at Lewes and then stop at Brighton. That's interesting. So we can basically blast through here. Yep, that's correct there, Sam. Polegate, Lewes and Brighton. So let's give a quick blast on the horn, just to let passengers know that we're coming through, and to absolutely excite all the rail fans on the platform, if there is any. I honestly have buffering problems, but probably because I have horrible internet at school. That's probably why. Do a flyby shot, because why not? Oh, that was a fast one, but pretty cool. Oh, we've got a 377. With the Brighton Main Line 377 sounds. Why is it down due to an update or bug? They're just doing some maintenance. By the way, Ryan Trackside, PPE stands for Personal Protective Equipment. So I didn't just say PP, I just had E on the end as well. It's going to be high 20 degrees over here in the southwest. Oh, yeah, because there's supposed to be a bank holiday heat as well, isn't there? Okay, thanks for the clarification. You're welcome, mate, you're welcome. I understand how confusing it can be because of how fast I say words. I blame the part of the country that I'm in. We always talk very fast up north. If you go to Scotland, it's even faster. Supposed to be sunny on Friday. What happened to it being sunny on Friday then? Did that just not happen? Yeah, up to 27. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Oh. Trackside personnel. You can't see it, but I'm actually waving to them. Alright, we are coming into Polegate. It's been really sunny here on the west side of the US. Oh, are you on the western coast of the United States? That's interesting. I wish they waved back to you when you blow the horn. Oh, wouldn't that be an awesome feature? Because they do. Because obviously when you hear a train horn, it is regulation to raise your hand back. That's what I was taught on my personal track safety.
Service to Brighton, calling at Lewis and Brighton.
Well, there you go, there's the stops. But yeah, on my personal track safety, when I was on the track side, every time you heard a train horn, you had to raise a hand in acknowledgement. You're from California, are you? Oh, wow. That's cool. So, yeah, that would be nice if they waved back if you blow the horn. If Dovetail's watching, you know, good feature that you could implement. Or if any third parties have got that idea, you know. Oh, we got another 171 coming. Sorry, mate, you missed the train. Can't do anything about it because I'm on timetable.
Service to Brighton, calling at Lewis and Brighton.
Oh, it's a 4-car service, sorry. Not a 3-car. It's me thinking they were 3 cars, the 171s. Oh, and Hentis Rail is live, so if you're a fan of Hentis' channel, you can pop over. Welcome in, Lee. It'd be amazing to hear other train whistles back or blowing the horn back at you. Oh, that would be amazing. Yeah, actually, I think you get that on Great Western Express, you know. I've certainly heard it before, where the trains blow their horns at each other. I had that happen to me when I was at, I'm trying to think of the station, West Ealing, that's it. I had it when I was at West Ealing. It was really cool. Oh, what am I doing? Oh wait, Rex, don't do that. Oh, there's Dalek and a temporary speed restriction of 40. There we go. Now, what do you think about Train Small 7 if it comes as getting nearly time, or are we going to stick with this? I'm not too sure if we'll actually get a Train Sim World 7, to be fair. I'm not saying that it won't happen, but I'm not entirely sure on that. But if we were to get a Train Sim World 7, I'd easily like an East Coast Mainline car, because we've had West Coast Mainline, we've had Great Western Railway. It'd be nice to have another East Coast Mainline car, or at least another part of the country that we haven't explored before, maybe like the Greater Anglia side of things, or maybe South Western Mainline, you know? Something different, you know, a place that we haven't gone to yet in the UK for Train Sim World, for the UK route anyways. I reckon it would be really nice. South Wales? I mean, yeah. You never know. Forget Train Sim 07, what one car feature would I like to see, Rex? Oh, dispatcher mode, at least. At least a dispatcher mode. I'd like to see that. Or an EMR Aurora timetable for St. Pancras. Oh, that would be nice. If they could get such licensing for it, I'd be down for it. Really? Is that only AI services, or is it when you're also driving? I think it's just AI services, to be fair. I've not really properly tested it, Ryan. Sorry it took me a while to get to your comment there, though. Sure, talking California. Yeah, it probably will be. We haven't been to Cambrian in Wales and Train Sim World. True. I'd like dispatcher mode and live weather. Yeah. I see, what I would do for dispatcher mode is exactly what I explained last stream, is where you're able to just go into it whenever you want and come out of it whenever you want. You know, you could do like 20 minutes at a station and then decide to drive a train. I'd like it to be where you don't have to remain as a dispatcher. You can do like you can do 30 minutes as a dispatcher, then you go drive a train, then you guard, then you go back to being a dispatcher, but you can like switch it around type of thing. Like, maybe customize what you want to do, and you'll always have the option to like leave a dispatcher role and drive a train and everything like that. I think if it was done in that sense, I think a lot of people would be down for that. But what do you guys think? Ideas like that could come into fruition. Yes, it is really hot in here in California. I'd imagine. Would definitely love to see dispatch, yeah. How about DLR? Yeah. I mean, it's driverless stock, isn't it? So I'd just put that as AI only. I wouldn't really have that as an actual route, because it wouldn't really be that exciting, if I'm being honest. Live weather would be amazing. They have it in MSFS 2024. Yeah. It's like free roam with the option of entering dispatcher mode whilst playing on a route. Yeah, exactly like that. Exactly like that. That's how I'd say it. Adhering to a whistle board. DLR is not drivable. Yeah. Even Rex currently doing the can't make your mind up scenario on Midland Mainline after a bit of Forza Horizon 6. Awesome! How are you finding the can't make your mind up scenario? That's pretty good weather, yeah. Proper conductor mode. To be fair, it depends on what the Department for Transport and train operating companies allow Train Sim World to do. But if they're able to put in more elements on conductor mode, that'd be great. Of course, it does need a little bit of a fix. I will not lie. Conductor mode is buggy and inaccurate on certain trains. Yeah. It does need a little bit of attention, I will definitely say. Unpredictable, bit like the weather during it. Yeah, I can imagine, to be fair. We need to be able to use a ramp for wheelchair users. Oh, that would be nice. Bought the GBR Class 802 not long ago. Fair enough. When I was younger, I had the idea of making a game similar to Train Sim, but it was the entire UK as a map, and you could drive any mode of transport and also guard and dispatch. Wow! That's actually quite a good, that's a good inspiration when you're younger. I always wanted a game like this when I was little, but when I was like 8 or 9 years old, you had to have a PC to play games like this. The fact that it's on console, absolute godsend. So I'm glad Train Sim World exists. I really am. I wonder if that was an old sound whistle board there that they've turned around. But yeah, I'm glad that people like the idea of these things. Train Sim World is the closest I can get to my dream game. That is pretty good, that. The fact that it is the closest to your dream game definitely says that quite a lot of what Train Sim World does is in the right direction. I won't lie, there are a few things that do need sorting out. You know, there's no denying that, but at the same time, there's a lot of things that Train Sim World does do good. It's kind of like a balance between, you know what I mean? I mean, that's just my opinion. If your opinion is slightly different, then that's fine, you know? But your birthday is next month, in a few weeks. You don't know what to do for it. Celebrate it, you know? Just do a few things. Enjoy it, maybe, you know? Welcome back, Kanan. But I also think West Cornwall needs an upgrade. Oh, absolutely, Joseph. Absolutely. It'd be such a beautiful route if it was given the same treatment that East Coastway got. Such a beautiful route. You know what I mean? If I always wanted to drive a train, whether it was in real life or virtuality, same. That's why I love this game. It's because I'm able to do that on this game, you know? And I freaked out when they added guard mode with West Coast Mail and South and now Dispatcher scenario. Aye, the Dispatcher scenario is pretty cool. Hopefully that becomes an actual feature. I think they need to update most of the older routes before Dispatcher mode becomes a thing. No, I actually do agree with that, because if it becomes a game-wide feature, I would imagine upgrading all of the routes would be a very good idea. West Cornwall does need a remaster, I agree. I also agree that T Sim World, I think you mean Tees Valley. Yeah, Tees Valley line needs a remaster. Yeah, I agree with that. Also needs the Bishop line as well, because currently you can't go north of Darlington to go to Bishop, and you're missing out quite a lot there. But to be honest, Train Sim World is my dream game. I'm so glad I found it on Game Pass on Xbox. Yeah, I'm so glad I found it in, I think, was it 21 or 2022 for me? T-Sim World. Why not? Well, if I go through this red, I'll definitely be having some T-Sim World with Biscuit Sim World as well. I don't know about Manager Sim World though. Tea and biscuits with Manager Sim World might be a thing though. I don't know, I'm just messing about. Sorry guys. Welcome in Typical Nathan Trends. How you doing? I think Berkeley could use a remaster. I'm not sure if it has. No, it's not been remastered yet, but it could be a good thing to have a remaster. Some might get Tees Valley, Northern Trent Pennine after Trent Valley. They are good routes, but if they got remastered, I would say they would be more worth it by that point. Oh, I didn't have my reverser into neutral. That was silly. Good, thank yourself. Yeah, not too bad. Just doing a viewer's choice stream tonight, you know. How about Cheddington line? That would be nice. But yeah, if Berkeley line got a remaster, that would be nice. But the thing is about the Berkeley line is it's mostly underground. So I think the only thing you'd actually see is like the remastered platforms, maybe a bit inside the tunnels, and then, you know, the parts where it's overground. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't say it's a bad idea to remaster the route, but then I would also stand there and say, what would you get out of the route if it was remastered? You know, like, if it was remastered, could it have the ability to build on it? You know, branch with another route or something? You know, lots of things you could actually put that down to. Don't really like the 10 mph at Lewis. No, neither do I. But it is a speed restriction and it must be adhered to regardless. Otherwise, we get told off. That was a good flyby, that. I know I do move the camera quite a bit when I do them, but I also like to do the static flyby cameras as well, which we'll probably do going up the Falmer summit. Right, curving round to the 20, and then the 10. I'll also chuck in some freight options as well. Welcome in, Haven Fan 2, hopefully you're doing well. Oh, just bring that speed way down as much as possible. Oh, just in time as well. And then the 10 is just there. I have the 377-3 and 171 pack. Awesome! And how are you finding it? Lee watched Jurassic World Rebirth on DVD last night, and was it okay? You know, did you enjoy? I don't know what to think about that film, to be fair. Guys, yeah, that's better, guys. Yeah, stay on the platform, please. Bloody hell, you don't really want that. Sorry for the swearing as well.
This is Lewis.
That was...
Is the Southern service to Brighton, calling at Brighton only.
That was just,
Brighton.
that was just Trainsworth NPCs at their best, I guess. Excuse you in the back over there, you coughing like that. Did I get it free? No, I paid for mine.
Welcome aboard the Southern service to Brighton, calling at Brighton only. The next station is Brighton.
Yep, I got other films too, fair enough. Sam is running slightly late, fair enough. I find it so funny for Trensmore just doesn't have gauge size and you can spawn a large American locomotive in the London Underground. Yeah, weird, isn't it? Even though an American locomotive really wouldn't fit on 1435mm. Just left Lewis, yes. Sam loves doing the Class 350 stoppers in West Coast Mainland South. They're pretty good services, aren't they? So yeah, just a little bit of channel admin. I did release a video not too long ago, around about 4 PM tonight, or this evening. And we're driving a 350 on the Manchester Airport commuter route, so if you want to go watch that video after the stream, you can do. I like how quiet the 350s are, because they probably are in real life. Just overshot the platform by a whole unit at Long Eaton. Oh dear. West Coast Mainline modern timetable is pretty good. It is, yeah. And the declassified first class section. I saw it as soon as it came out. Yeah. Yes, you did, yeah, because you commented on how good the video was in the Discord server, which I really do appreciate. You know, to hear that you lot, the viewers, are enjoying the videos, that means a lot to me, because then that means the video's doing what it's supposed to do. and that's good for me. Not just for me, but for the channel as well, and for other people watching it, because if you enjoy it, other people will watch it, and then that means I'm doing a good job. How about engineering on Train Sim World 7? Well, you see, I've actually done a track maintenance course, and I suppose you could get that side in Train Sim World, but it had to be really simplified, I would say, because it took me 6 weeks to learn everything I had to learn on my track maintenance course. And it's all hands-on as well. But if you had engineering trains, that would be cool. Supposedly you'd have to have the engineering trains, you know, with something to do with them. So maybe like, you know, moving them from A to B could be a good thing. You know, I don't know whether you'd actually be able to have them in Train Sim World, because obviously, you know, that's under Network Rail and it's up to them, you know, type of thing. But if ever they did come to Train Sim World, that would actually be quite cool, you know, if you got the Robel Tamper in and all that lot, that'd be cool. Route is East Coastway, remastered. We're in the Class 171, which comes with the 171 and 377-3 pack. If I wanted to become a train engineer, what would I start out as? I'd probably start out on an apprenticeship with a company and see how far that takes me. But I'm already personal track safety trained because I went via the track maintenance way. Obviously, I never went with the track maintenance because obviously I found out it wasn't for me, and you know. But I have a few things with me that'll help me probably get a real life train driver's job, hopefully. So I'm hoping. Northern Rail for you. Yeah, Northern's pretty good. I know they sometimes put out apprenticeships, not as often, but you know, if you spot them on Indeed and you're looking to get within the rail industry, it's probably a good thing to do. Of course, read into it, make sure you understand, you know, what the apprenticeship entails and everything like that, you know, because obviously you don't want to walk into something, realise it's entirely not as what you'd expect it to be, and then, you know, you can't really do anything about it because that's it, you know, type of thing. Always read into it first. That's what I would recommend. Right, we're going to do a little bit of a static brake test now that we're on flat ground. And this is usually the best place for it. Okay, our brakes are working perfectly fine. Already have my dream job, content creator. Oh, cool! I'm glad that you're actually doing your dream job as a content creator. Would you pursue that as a full-time job, though? That's the question. You know, if you were able to get monetized and everything. Actually, no, I called that a static brake test, and that was actually a running brake test, so I got that wrong. Sorry, guys. Yes, you would. Oh, cool. You get to travel around on trains. Yeah, do you know what? That's the good part. When you love what you do, and I honestly love what I do. I love streaming Train Sim World to you guys because I know you guys enjoy it, and I enjoy it as well. And that's why I come every week with videos and streams and shorts, because if I like that and you guys like watching it, it makes me happy, you know? I'm considering making a second channel for anything not related to in-real-life trends, for like vlogs, gaming, etc, etc. Yeah, that's a good idea. You know, so if it doesn't really fit what your channel's main focus is, you've got a second channel that focuses on other things that people might be interested in too, and I like the sound of that. Obviously, this channel's main focus is Train Sim World. I've tried other things on the channel before, like Star Wars. That did okay, but I would obviously say Train Sim World is like the best performing on this channel. Oh, first 377 in a while, to be fair. Last one we saw was probably back in at Lewis, so very interesting indeed. I'm obviously trying my best to get through every comment. If I miss a comment, let me know, you know, so then I can scroll back and have a read. Down for the 55 just before just after Moulsecoomb actually, and just before London Road, before we go into Brighton. The reason why I chose this service along with the 171 is because it's a good 40-minute service, and then that gets us into what our next poll will be about. My main focus on this channel is visiting stations, but I do also do a few challenges and trip reports every now and then. Do you do station reviews as well? Because if you do... Oh, yes, you do, because you went to the Northumberland Line station openings, which was cool. I enjoy watching them videos. You know, station opening reviews is a pretty good one. I got some really good videos and photos from my rail fanning and train spotting day. I might post it on my YouTube channel as it is train related. Yeah, absolutely, give it a go, you know. Some people out there might enjoy that content. I would definitely say go for it. You know, if that's what you want to do and you're up for it, yeah, go for it, you know. That's part of my visiting stations. Awesome. Oh, hang on, we got an applause. Where's that coming from? Oh yeah, Brighton Pride Festival, that's the mastery for this route. I also did spot Rex Railways over there. Hey, look at that. Rex Railways is spying on us. Either that or it's the debranded Rex Railways into Gatwick Express livery. Hey, did everybody see the 377 Great British Railways livery at Lovers Walk? That was an interesting one. Let's go see if it's the Rex Railways one or if it's that other livery that I got going for us. No, it's the Gatwick Express one. You can see the old Rex Railways branding on it. Why not? Welcome in, hello. Hello, sorry. Try again. Welcome in, Chris. Hopefully you're doing well. But yeah, did anybody see that? Because it was posted somewhere. I found it in the Dovetail Discord and I shared it in my Discord server. And I thought to myself, whoa, okay, that's not where I was expecting the train livery to actually end up. I was more expecting it to be either on an IET or a 701. I have another station coming up, Cambridge South. Oh, nice. Sorry, Cambridge, not Cambridge, Rex, come on. Cambridge South, that's interesting. Would that be on the Thameslink network? Because obviously I know Thameslink serves Cambridge. Oh, okay, fair enough. So we got a 0.803 yard stop at Lewis and a 1.08 yard stop at Brighton. The over on the Polegate was like 3.72 yards, but it's fine. Got a grand total of 8,029 AP. And a platinum medal. Wesley, if you're still playing, what did you get? Looks like some more trains are getting a GBR livery. Yes, but I also noticed they had a regional difference on there. They had Great British Railways Southern on the side when I watched the video from the Dovetail Discord. And I thought, that's interesting. I wonder what everybody else thinks. You know? Yes, it is on the Thameslink network. Oh, that's cool. Something to look forward to seeing a video from you then. So yes, go to the main menu. You just beat me. Yeah, you're just arriving into Brighton. Fair enough. 8,029 AP. Let's get our next poll going. currently blocking the level crossing outside Spondon Station. Those people can wait. They can, of course. Trying to think. Yep. Just chuck that in, why not? And I noticed that somebody wanted to put in GWR, so I've put that in for you. So, your options are Midland Main Line Freight, Bahnstreck Leipzig to Dresden, Tees Valley Line, or Great Western Express Remaster. Wesley got 7,621 points, so pretty much below me, if anything. Excuse me. I'll be getting the first train from Stevenage, just like my Camp Hill Line videos. I'll be travelling by train to the new station. Fair enough. I first thought I was not going to be able to make it because of my karate grading, but luckily it's the weekend after my karate grading, so I looked out there. You did. Can you show the Manchester Airport Pendolino timetable? Very briefly, yeah, can do. If I can just find the route for you, I'll show off the timetable. I think I've gone past it, haven't I? Is it my... Yeah, it's in my recently played. Good evening, Callum. How are you doing? So, Pendolino timetable on the weekly, you get 390-0 and 390-1. So you get 126 services here, and for the Sunday timetable you get 50 here with 390-1 and -0 as well. Hopefully that was alright for you. So I've got 12 votes in, and it looks like Great Western Express Remaster is winning. But we've also got 25% on Bahnstreck Leipzig Dresden. That's interesting. So that's 15 people watching. Wonderful. Rex, do you think you could check out the training centre in timetable mode? Remind me after we do this route, because obviously I want to finish this poll and get on with the stream. But yeah, remind me about this, and I'll get back to you on that. Doing well, thanks. Did some train spotting again today. Awesome. Was good weather for you. Okay, I'm by Manchester Airport tomorrow. Pleasure to help you in your decision making, mate. Pleased that I've been able to show you the Pendolino layers for you. Alright, I'm going to end the poll now, and we're going off to Great Western Express Remaster. Guys are loving the remaster content tonight. So, 2017 timetable, I can guess. What do you guys want to see me drive? Yeah, it was decent, to be fair. Awesome. You know, we got the Voyager, the 43, 166 or the 165, the Heathrow Connect services, got a few rail tour elements, the 802, all the 484. Andy's gone with the HST. Wesley wants to see the 802. Interesting. Actually, I'll pin that message so I can come back to it. HST from Callum. Well, you kind of need Manchester Airport since Trent Valley is soon, so you can simulate the full West Coast main line. Well, yeah, true. And Sam's gone for the HST. Okay, that's free crying out for the HST. Let's go, and we'll give you a special livery. We shall give you 43093, Old Oak Common. I thought 805. The 805 isn't really on here. HST can be any power car, more specifically 43 185, 47 love 185. Well, I've gone for 093. Is that okay? Geraint Thomas, the tank engine. Fair enough. We'll do London Paddington to Cheltenham Spa, 1 Golf 11. Why not? We'll do it in some light clouds and dynamic weather, and we'll see what happens. That's fine. I'm going to do 43185. Awesome. 093, 185, and 002 are the best in my opinion. I agree. They are some good liveries. 02 is the... Well, 002 is my fave because it's the one that's in the BR livery, Intercity, and it's obviously got Sir Kenneth Grange on there, which was the HST designer, so it is everything special on that. How's my day been? It's been great, thanks. You know, had some good sunshine out in my local town, you know, just enjoying a bit of shopping, you know. 1 Golf 11 London Paddington to Cheltenham Spa. We're going as far as Reading, just in case anybody was thinking that we go any further. We don't, unfortunately, but one day, hopefully, one day. Right, we'll open up the doors. Initialising Network Rail 3, 4.1. And registering 1 Golf 11. Lovely. We'll get the markers to day headlamp and markers. We'll turn the gauge dimmer to 50. And here we are with the Old Oak Common, HST Depot, 1976 to 2018. Legends of the Great Western. Look at that. Love it. What have we got on the back though? 43070. Nothing special. One time I was running 093 on a service and I saw another 093 in the first Great Western livery. Oh, fair enough. Okay, I'll have to remove that pin then, because you deleted that message. What livery is Old Oak Common again? 093. That one. And that's your number, mate. Right, we've got to lock the doors. There's some D-stock going off there, which is the 4 from Isle of Wight. If you were wondering what layer that was. Oh yes, that one, cheers. No worries. Alright, off we go out of London's quite busy terminus, but not the busiest, if you get my meaning. Oh, that reminds me, I was watching...
The next station is Reading. This is
oh, nice.
the Western Railway service to Cheltenham Spa.
I was watching that 24-hour Paddington Station thing on YouTube, and I was enjoying that, to be fair. So it's pretty fitting that I'm actually driving out of Paddington with this service. It really is, to be fair. At some point they will have to add a modern timetable for GWA. I don't know if they will, to be fair. I mean, I kind of enjoy the 2017 timetable, but yeah, Paddington 24/7 is great. It sure is. I enjoy it. I love the Intercity Swallow livery. It's nice, isn't it? Got logged out of Dovetail Live for Train Sim 6, which means I can't upload any liveries to Creators Club, oddly, but I will fix it soon. Yeah, Creators Club is down for maintenance at the moment. I don't know if that has changed though. I will check on that in stream for you, because obviously I was letting you guys know. Doing the same service now and in the Old Oak Common Power Car as well. Nice. A modern GWE timetable would be no HSTs. Yeah. Oh, did you hear that? There you go. For the person who was asking if the AI uses whistles, there you go. Isle of Wight stock definitely did it. I can't remember who was actually asking, but there you go. Hopefully that helped. Is it still live on YouTube or not? What? Could you maybe go into specifics on that one? When I load into the service and set the train up, I always set the brakes to initial so I can have a quick and easy departure, not wait around for the brakes to release before moving. Do you know what? I should try that more often. I mean, maybe one day though, never say never. True, Callum, true. I mean, they kind of have no other choice unless they make a copy and call it Great Western Railway. Now you see, I would probably make it more of a timetable difference, if I'm being honest. But then you'd have to get modern scenery and updated stuff, so I don't know. A 24-hour cams at Paddington. Oh. I don't know, to be fair. I was the person that asked that one, and that was great. Wonderful, Ryan. I'm glad that I was able to answer that for you. This is my favourite feature, is the whistling from the train. It is a good feature, isn't it? Personally, a modern timetable would be cool. It would be, to be fair. I'm not saying no to it. I'm just saying it's just more of a... They're not subject to doing it. It's a kind of a thing of if they do it, it'll be great. But it's not really it must be done type of thing. My internet is an actual joke right now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. I really am. I'm hoping you're still able to watch the stream, though. I love the AI whistle boards. They're pretty cool, aren't they? Paddington 24/7 is a show, not an actual stream. Yeah, it was put on Channel 5, I think. Paddington 24/7 is such a good show. Yeah, it is. I was enjoying watching an episode of it where I'm trying to think what happened in it, where Paddington Platform 9 needed essential track repairs and everything was just going off left, right, front and centre for him. You know what I mean? It was a good one, that one. Currently taking 66587 on a container from Milton Keynes to Wembley. Nice! That's awesome. Got 20 of you lovely people watching. Thank you so much for spending your Wednesday evening watching tonight's live stream. Hope you're all having a wonderful evening and welcome aboard. Well, Sam, you're not alone. My internet is an actual joke as well. Oh, bless. Hopefully you guys get better internet soon. I really do. Not just to watch my streams, but other people's streams as well. Of course, I am going to take this opportunity to do a little bit of self-promo. If you like what you're watching, please do make sure to leave a like, subscribe as well if you really like enjoying the content and everything like that. I'd very much appreciate it. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and we'd love to have you as part of the community here. We do have a Discord server as well. You can find it on every video that I make in the description below, or on the actual channel page. So if you fancy joining, please do. Obviously, if you are joining, please be respectful and follow the rules. Right, self-promo over, back to the stream. Do I remember the one where the Ray HST power car derailed on the track at Paddington? I've not seen that one yet, actually, and I might have to find that one. Just took a funny screenshot of post in the Discord in a bit. Awesome. Or if you're in the US spending your afternoon. Absolutely, yeah. That's right, Ryan, that's right. Well, wherever you are in the world, really. Hope you're all having a nice time, you know. Hope you're enjoying the stream and everything. Oh, that's a bit close. I like to have a little bit of distance from that. Oh, quite a few going on at Ealing. This is a great remaster, to be fair. Oh, one of the best. One of the best. If not the greatest remaster we've had. And I do hope there's going to be more remasters coming through the pipeline, you know? Hi, Broughton back. Welcome back, D6732 Universe. Hopefully you're doing well. I did say the number. You know, there you go. It's even buffering with my 4G. Oh dear. Oh, Heathrow Connect services. Some 350s there. One pulling out and one pulling in. I did a video on this not too long ago. If you want to see me driving the Heathrow Connect services, you're more than welcome to check out that video. Liam did such a good job on this. Absolutely, Liam did. GBR 350-1 just passed me. Oh, you got some GBR liveries, have you? Nice. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? I'm doing pretty well, thanks. Hopefully you were able to check out Dovetail Live, you know, when you asked me for the May roadmap. Actually, was it you? Was it you who asked that? Hold on a minute, let me just check the community real quick. Yes, it was. Hopefully you were able to check where I got the roadmap pictures from. Because I forgot to put the link to the May roadmap in my video. And I released that 15 days ago. Not very good from me, but oh well. Damn, 651 subs, that's good. It is, it is. That number also went up from my recent video as well. So to that person who subscribed, thank you so much. The Javelin derailed. Javelin? Oh, at some point, yeah. I think it was at Sidon, but it's been since recovered and returned and probably put back in service. It must have been hard work. I wonder how come this formation counts as 10 coaches, but I think that's because of the power cars. I think so, yeah. I think they do include the power cars because obviously you've got 8 carriages in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 carriages. There you go, yeah. So on your stations, it would say it's formed of 8 carriages, but obviously the 10 carriages is the HST power cars included. Oh, livery. Nice. First Great Western livery, that as well. I always love watching your streams. I always make my day well when my internet isn't a joke. I love how you interact with your viewers. You're a very amazing YouTuber, and I wish you the best future wishes. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ryan Trackside. That really means a lot to me, and I'm glad that these streams make your day as well. Am I on Riviera Line? I am on Great Western Express, sometimes called the 2+8 formation. That's true, some Welsh bloke. Also, welcome into the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Oh, now I know because you have written on there. Yeah, that train was bugged. Well, it was just loading up crates, Club Delivery, that's all. Probably shouldn't include the power cars. Yeah. Yeah, it's a really good route, this, now that it's been remastered. Looks so much better than what it used to. And I love a good HST run. Yeah, all good. Bit of lurking. Cheers, mate. That means a lot, you know. People watching in the background, you know, you don't have to chat, you know. As long as you're enjoying the stream, that's the main thing. Saw another GBR 350-1 in Bletchley Carriage Siding, so nice. Midland Mainline has HST 6+2 as well. Yeah, they do that. I think you have a 6+. I think you have a 2+8 formation as well. How do you feel when you see your favourite trains and graffiti? Not very great, actually, if I'm being honest. You know, I wish it wouldn't happen, but unfortunately, that's the way the world works. Some people just look at things and go, oh, I just want to do my own art on that, you know. It just happens, you know. Trains do get graffitied on, it happens. Thankfully, you know, they've got train washers for that, and you've got volunteers who clean it off as well. So it's just a repeat cycle, unfortunately. The graffiti it, you clean it off. The graffiti it again, you have to clean it off again. Imagine a Rex Railways vandalised livery +4. Vandalised? Oh dear. Why would it be vandalised? You're very welcome, Rex. You are one of my favourite YouTubers. Aw, thanks. Also, somebody's house alarm's going off. That's not good. Do you mean the +4? Oops. I mean, I have a weathered 350 variant that I released a long time ago, if you want to check that out on Creators Club. I've had omelette with chips and salad for lunch on today. Oh, nice. That poor house lol. Yeah. It's always the same one as well on the route. Saw a video of a 387 and the GBR in real life. It was actually a 377, but... No, yeah, it was a 387. It was a 387-1, and it was 387-172. Where was I going with that? I thought it was 377 for a second. That wasn't right. But yes, it was a 387. Someone clearly doesn't know how to use the oven. That's why their alarm keeps going off. Oh, do you know what? That's a good point, that. That's a good point. Oh, we'll be getting that with the Thames Valley, won't we? Hey, do you know what? What do people think about Thames Valley branches? You know, are you excited for it? You know, is it on your bucket list to get for Train Sim World? You know, what are you thinking? Didn't think we had train washers here in the US because there's a lot of graffiti on the train cars. Oh wow. What you thought on West Coast Railways? West Coast Railways? Is that the Rail Tar Company? Oh, Ministry of Defence run. That's Cargo Line Volume 4, by the way. Just in case anybody thought, oh, I'd like this. Thames Valley branch is going to be great. I agree, actually. It's the first route in Train Sim World that's not connected. It's different branch lines to different places. I think it's nice. What's the unit number again for the GBR 387? 387-172. It used to be part of Great Western Railways, but later went to Southern, and it's now got the GBR livery, and it says GBR Southern on it. I watched it from a video on the Dovetail Discord, and I could clearly make out the southern bit on the end of the Great British Railways. West Coast Railways is a rail tar. Oh yeah, I do like the idea of West Coast Railways. The livery looks nice. I like it, to be fair. If they add it, maybe we will get South Western Railway services soon too. Well, either that or we'll get like what we had on Riviera Line, where you have the EMT 158 standing in for South Western Railway. You could have that. I'll be honest, you might have that, so don't set your expectations too high. You know, be a little bit realistic. You know, we might get South Western Railway in it, but I don't know, to be fair. Can't see me getting the branches. Not much chance for threat or replay value for me. Fair enough. I mean, I understand that. I get that as well. And to be fair, that does make sense, to be fair, because obviously the 3 separate branches, so, you know, just seeing 66 170 ADOS being wanted to see these. Oh, nice. But I get where you're coming from. Wish Cargo Line Volume 4 had more tank moves on GDWE. Well, I think it's more the trucks than anything else. But you know where you can get the tank moves? West Coast Mainline Overshap. That's where you can get the tank moves, and they're really good then. They're pretty long, but really good. Would have been nice as part of GDWE Renew, but very much understand why not. Yeah, I'm glad the Thames Valley branches has a Class 165. Yes, because that will be Creators Club compatible, which will be the first ever for that kind of train. I keep putting 387172, but it isn't coming up on real-time trains. No, I don't know if you can actually search specific trains on real-time trains. Maybe try searching for southern train movements. You know, just like a station, certain time, and then just have a look. I don't think it'll be on any train movements though, because obviously it's been recently vinyled, so I can imagine there may be some press release with that. So I doubt that'll be in service as of yet. You can, but it's probably not on a service. Yeah, as Bacon Let's Tomato YouTube just explained there, pretty much that. Unfortunately, I didn't have West Coast Mainline over Shap. Well, over Shap, you can get, and it's a Just Trains route as well. Split HST just passed on Upslow. Did you see it? I did. It was loading up a Creators Club livery. Sometimes when you load up a Creators Club livery in game, when you're travelling at the speed that you are, sometimes all the carriages don't load up, so it kind of looks like that. It's all there, but it's not loading up the actual carriage in that livery, if you get my meaning. If that makes sense. It's probably why it's down for maintenance. Oh my bad, that's alright. Saw a third GBR 350-1 outside Buzzard. Nice. See, I'm not a fan of the GBR livery, but if people are, I'm happy with that, you know? And I reckon it will slowly grow on me. I reckon it will. Because, one thing I will say about me is, if I don't like it initially, that's a good thing, because I might grow to liking it later on. So, you know, never know. Suits the Electrostars, to be honest. I've heard others say it looks rather rubbish, but, you know, that's their opinion, really. What time am I planning on going to? 9:30 tonight. Also, I noticed quite a few people did subscribe to the event that I put in the Discord server, which is what I like to see. Thank you guys for showing your support and turning up to the stream. Some people have told me that GBR will basically kill the trend spotting hobby. It depends. I mean, you won't have your different liveries like you normally will, but whether it'll kill the trend spotting hobby, I don't know, because that might change from livery specifics to number specifics, you know what I mean? Oh, I've seen 4358. Oh, did you really? I haven't seen that one yet. Where did you see that? Oh, I saw that at, you know, they used to do that back in the day when it was British Rail, so you never know, that might actually come back now that GBR's coming a thing. I get what you mean. Sort of freight with no loco on it passed me at Dresden Leipzig once and I wondered why. Yeah, sometimes that can happen. South Western Railway should be the next major route. If they don't have King's Cross ECML that way, we added services for Thames Valley and maybe Great Western Express, not to mention Waterloo as a hub station. Do you know, I like the idea of that, because South Western Railway do operate out of Reading, and now that the routes are remastered, you know, it could be the best time for it. Sounds good, it does. Like the GBR livery, the colour scheme is really cool. Some people do like it, yeah. It will. Who's going to train spot when all the trains look the same? See, I get the argument. I really do get the argument. But you never know. Some people just might not be bothered by the livery and just are there for the train instead. I mean, it may not be fun in terms of liveries, but when I train spot, I'm more about the numbers than liveries. Yeah, some people are. Wait, what line is it called again? Great Western Express. That we're on now. If you're after a specific one, just let me know. The hobby will survive. There's always change. That's part of it. Yeah. It's called Great Western Express. It is. Sometimes I forgot how relaxing driving freight trains are to drive. Yeah. You're welcome, D6732 Universe. You're welcome. Always happy to help. I'm 30 miles off Reading. I'm 1.8 miles away. And we're doing pretty well. We're slowing down gradually, just very slowly. And we're still going to get in on time because we're due at 1 minute past 8. For me, I don't care about the livery. I like writing down numbers, i.e. 43, 185, 185, 119, etc, etc. Also, you're returning back to the old way that train spotting used to be like. Because people back in the British Rail days used to go around with like a pen and notebook and used to write down what numbers they saw. And then they used to compare it with other people. You know, and they used to go in like groups, you know, just to record the number and everything. That could come back, you know. That's how you grew up, yeah. Some people did grow up that way, you know. Oh yeah, you already have it. Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. It's a good route as well. I like writing numbers and riding trains. And if that's what you like, then yeah. You know. It is a shame that we won't have all those different liveries anymore. But at the same time, it's not like those trains are disappearing. You know. I mean, shame about the 455s, but, you know. I have the Great Western Express, wonderful. I've been learning to drive the Class 66 a little better with all the safety systems and whatnot. That's cool. It's a good skill to earn on this game. It took me a while to learn to drive with safety systems, but once I got the hang of it, you know, pretty good. German and US safety systems, you know, that's not really my strong point, I will be honest. But, yeah. My train spotting career started back in 2006, exactly 20 years ago. Nice! On it's my 20th anniversary since I started train spotting this year. That's pretty cool, that. That is pretty cool. I did write numbers of trains, but I stopped doing it because I just see the same numbers. Yeah, fair enough. If you're seeing the same numbers all the time, it doesn't really make it that fun. So I get your point, 26 miles away from Wembley. Nice. Took me a little bit to learn the Class 101. Yeah, that can be a difficult train to drive, but not impossible, thankfully. Coming into a really, really wet Reading. Old foggy alert, been spotting since 1977. Oh, wow. Do you know what? That's the same year Star Wars was in cinemas, so that's pretty cool, that. And the best thing is, you loved what you did, so... Do you still do it now, or not as much? I'd be interested to know, really. Especially after all these years of you doing it, you know? I'm approaching Reading. Awesome. Been a good stream, this. I always strive to make them as enjoyable and as fun as possible, you know? That's the goal, really, of these streams. So everybody enjoys themselves and opinions are expressed and, you know... We all have a good time. Right, I'm going to lock the doors now because we arrived. Speaking of Star Wars, Mando and Grogu comes in cinema this Friday. Can't wait. I learned how to drive the 101 and forgot I learned, then I forgot. Lol. Must be part of my ADHD. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, that does sound about right for ADHD. I know, because I've got autism myself, so, you know. It is what it is, you know. So, no speeding reductions, got a platinum medal, and a total of 10,024 AP. I'll let everybody else catch up. In the meantime, whilst I let people catch up, I shall start doing the polls. I mostly do real trips in mainland Europe these days, but keep saying I need to do more UK. Again, now I'm retired. Fair enough. Just chuck that in, why not? Got 9,997 AP. Awesome. 101 is weird to drive because you have to put the throttles off, then change gear. Yeah, it's like a car, isn't it? I'm debating riding the GWR 801 tomorrow to get used to riding a high-speed train before I go to Chester on Saturday. That's actually a good idea, Star Wardens. That is actually a really good idea. Back to college again tomorrow, I am. Yeah, if you're not used to high-speed travel, I would definitely try out like a one-stop thing just to see if you would cope with high-speed trains, because obviously, you know, it goes faster than what you're used to, so it's a really good idea to do. Considering planning a trip doing my first ride with GWR, as I've never ridden with them before. You know, the only one who hasn't ridden with GWR before. I have neither. You know, where I am in the country, you know, it would cost me a lot of money just to get down to the Great Western Territories anyways. So, really? My little brother has autism and my little sister has ADHD as well. Yeah. Got diagnosed with autism when I was in year 7 of school. Actually, good 10 years ago now. I have to go now. See ya. I was watching in Paddington. My train is here, and the train I'm on is A4393, the same one as you was driving. All right, thank you so much for popping in. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. I have autism as well, hence my name being Sam's Autistic Travel Adventures. True. Can you do West Coast Midland South next, please? I can put that on there. And if people choose it in the poll, then we'll do so. I'm not going yet, Andy. Costs a lot to go on GDR in general, it does. I got diagnosed with autism when I was 9, so I was still in primary school. Fair enough. Started 4th GBR 350-1. Wow. Cool. I'll just put that in for funsies, why not? There you go. So your options are Brighton Main Line, Morristown Line, West Coast Main Line South, or Midland Main Line Freight. Which one you want to go for, guys? I got diagnosed when you were 2 or 3 years old. Awesome. It took them a while to get me diagnosed, but once I got diagnosed, it answered all my questions. I have Asperger's syndrome, basically autism, but more of a perk. Yeah, I understand that. It can take a while to get diagnosed, to be honest, so I was lucky. Yeah, it took me a while. You know, it took 11 years of my life. Oh my God, my internet is a joke, I swear, but it's okay. That's a shame, really. But yeah, I don't really publicly say that I'm autistic because, you know, I want people subscribing about the content, you know. I don't really want people just subscribing just because I'm autistic, you know what I mean? If I'm being honest. You know, I want the content to... It's still down for maintenance, which is fine. I want the content to speak more than my disability, if you get my meaning. I hope everyone's alright with that, to be fair. Same here, Rex, yeah. I don't want to publicly advertise it because I just, you know, just want to do things as normal, you know. My son was on the way to being diagnosed. Oh, hopefully. Oh, did your son get diagnosed or not? Is delivery designer down too? Nope. I'll just go into delivery that I'm starting to put Rex Railways on. Little tease for you guys. Yep, can clearly access it. Have I heard from Melbourne Train Guy recently? Actually, no, I haven't. I wish I could say I have, but unfortunately, no. It's a real shame, really, because he was a really good YouTuber. And next thing you know, he went radio silent. I have that I'm autistic on my Discord bio because it can spread awareness. Because it can spread awareness. I shouldn't feel ashamed to say I have autism. Same. I also have that I'm autistic on my Discord bio as well. Well, it says autistic and friendly, which is true. I tell people I know in real life, but I never mention it in my videos. Fair enough. That's okay, I understand that. Okay, so 12 of you went for West Coast Mainland South, which is awesome. So we shall do that. Autism is a superpower. Change my mind. I won't, because that's what I got told from a college tutor. And that changed absolutely everything for me, how I viewed my autism and everything. Oh yeah, I reinstalled the 90 because I was hoping that the next patch that came a while ago was had the update from the 90s, so it's sat there, but I'm not really gonna bother with it, really, if I'm being honest. Yeah, pity. Used to like his streams. Good fun. Perhaps he'll be back sometime. I hope so too. You know, I'm really hoping that he gets back into the passion of streaming Train Sim World and stuff. It'd be nice to hear from him again, because obviously he was such a nice person to speak to. We will use the 2024 timetable. Is that the one that I went on? If you want. Okay, thanks, Rex. Just wanted to know if it was. If not, I just can't post deliveries or formations, I suppose. Basically, yeah. No waiting at Red at Tring. Guessing I am about to start following 2 Tango 3 at Tring Euston Stopper. Maybe. Avero. Pendolino, class 710. Which is better? Well, whichever you guys decide, really. It was around 22 and apparently the council dropped funding for cams, so dropped a lot of children in the area. Oh, no. Oh, that's a shame. That really is. Oh, just came out of that. So, what do you want to see me drive on the West Coast Main Line South timetable? 390, Avero, 72 stock, 350-3, 2, the 377-2, the 66, the 710, or the 350-1? 350-2, Avero, if that's alright. I'm going to say 390, 350-3. I've got 2 for Avero there. Or a 710. Wait, no, I changed my mind. 350, Avero, why not? So that's 2 for the Avero. Got 2 for a 350. Well, 3 actually. But they're different subclasses. Can we all decide on the same subclass, or are you really bothered which subclass I drive? Because, you know, if we can just all agree on a specific subclass, then that'd be great. Because obviously, these have different services between the 3, so, you know, whichever one you guys want to see the most. Don't mind which subclass. Fair enough. As long as it isn't a 350-2, I don't mind. Okay, we'll do the 350-3 then. Why not? And we'll do a Tring to Euston service. But we'll find a better one. 2 Tango 1 2. Why not? I mean, all look the same. Dream I was talking like Yoda for a second there. The same, it all looks. Differences I cannot find. I had somebody in the Train Sim World community Discord server tell me the differences between each of the 350s, which was very kind of them as well. So, 2 Tango 1 2, Tring to London Euston. I'll let you guys see that, so you guys can play along if you want. And let me know when we're all ready to go. Just readjusting the headset there. As soon as I get someone saying ready when you are, I'll start. I'm going to be your guard. Awesome, Sam. Awesome. All right, then. We'll get going. 5th and 6th GBR3 50-1 scene, both connected to each other. Nice. Okay, that's a bit weird. Loading up now. Awesome. Oh no, I didn't want to contact the signaller. There we go. Set the lights to daylight. You have 350 374. I have 350 374 as well. Hey, that's interesting. And you're in. Awesome. Thanks for being my guard. That's really kind. And 350 371, because we are an 8-car service. I'm glad that we got almost all of the subclasses for the 350. Obviously, when Trent Valley comes, we'll get the 350-4, so I can't wait for that. And Callum is coming up to Reading. Awesome! On the rear for me, it's 350-369. Nice. That 350 is a big cucumber. Not gonna lie, all aboard Studios did a better unbranded LNWR 350 than Dovetail Games. That's fair, that's your opinion. Fair enough on that.
Do not use the emergency cord, as this may delay help reaching you.
A little bit of dark closing ambience for you guys. Seventh GBR 350-1. Lord save me from the zeros. Awesome. Does the 350 have onboard announcements? I actually wasn't inside the cab to hear any, so I hope so. I like my auto cameras, to be fair, so... Hey, we got some AP for using the horn. Why not? Well, points more than anything else, but yeah. Just 3 tickets from Tring. Not too bad. Not got this route DLC, so we'll enjoy the look over it. It's sort of on my list, but picked up a few German routes. Locals in the sale recently, still to work through. Fair enough. So this is from Birmingham to Crewe. These 350-3s and 350-2s, I think, are both from Birmingham to Crewe. So worth pointing that out. 35108 and 35121 are sure taking their sweet time boarding the non-existent passengers. That's actually quite funny, that. Got a few minutes to chill in the rear cab now. Awesome. Not too far before Beckhamsted. Yeah, these ones are from Birmingham to Crewe. Yeah, I thought they were. Oh wait, it's 35109 and not 35121. 35121 was one of the GBR units. Fair enough, no worries. Do conductors even sit in the rear cab? I've never seen any who do. Well, it's a preference from Sam. If anything, because it's an air car unit, the conductor would more guard from the middle of the train. If I'm being honest. Nice driving down there, Rex. Yeah, thanks.
We are now approaching.
I have had some practice.
Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
There's the announcement then. Oh, I don't think we're going to stop for this one. Oops. Sorry guys, Beckhamsted we have just missed. Oh dear. Can we get a few carriages on? Can we? Oh no, objective failure. Oh well, I'm getting sacked in the morning then. Oh, it is the morning. Oh dear. Oh well, we're just gonna have to continue then. Yeah, not great. Oh well. To be fair, Everos have announcements, but Pendolinos don't, I guess. That's because the Avera add-on came later. Yeah, I think that server's blocking me is broken. Should have left it 1815, it's 1828. Remove it from the timetable. Just hover over it on the map and just remove it. I didn't overshoot. Oh, at least you didn't. There used to be a rule allowing setbacks at one time. Oh, that is tea and biscuits with the manager. Yeah. I hope they've got Bourbons. And I hope it's Tetley or Yorkshire tea. Fixed. Awesome. I know some people forget you can actually do that on the map, which is a shame. I might actually make a YouTube short on that. Actually, that's a good idea, to be fair. Okay then, so we're going to Hemel Hempstead. It's looking like it's not the gun that I've actually stopped at the station, which is quite funny, even though I haven't. Right, let's start the braking process now, and we'll put in some more heavier braking this time. And you just arrived into Reading, fair enough. No tickets from Berkhamsted. Well, yeah, because we overshot the station. Sorry, Sam. You would have had some tickets to check had we stopped. Yes, I am going to be ahead of you now. Was a nice service, yeah, was.
We are now approaching Hemel Hempstead. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Okay. Now it's time to catch up on lost time. Yeah. For you and me. This evening is going really quick. It usually does when I stream. It's because everyone's enjoying themselves every time they watch, which is great. Yay, we're stopping for a station. Rex, you've done it again. Oh, look. Is that saying we're late? No. Don't say we're late. Oh, it's saying we're coming at 8:26. That's actually quite funny. Passengers wondering why the train just shot past lol. Yeah, I won't have many passenger complaints because there was no one there. Although the people who wanted to get off at Berkhamsted might have a different story. See, I should have been that service that went by. Oh, a passenger door got stuck. No way. Which one is it? There we go. No one got on my side, fair enough. Just got a passenger asked me why we didn't stop at Berkhamsted. Driver did not know how bad the brakes are on this train. There we go. Driver was for 350-3. Hemel is meh, and I live near there. The right side is off since they put the fence up. Don't worry, there is a rail replacement bus out the entrance just to ruin their journey. Oh, what happened? Left the room. We overshot Berkhamsted by a lot. Evening, Rex. Sorry I couldn't join you earlier. Was distracted by Richie's Transport Fever stream. Hey, no worries. You know. Glad that you went over and watched Richie's stream, though. Faulty brakes all. Yeah. That's it, Callum. That's it. Train missed Berkhamsted due to faulty brakes. We're going to report this to the depot later. Don't worry about it, folks. We got this planned. We got this planned. Yeah, that's our game plan. Anybody asks, that's our game plan. Okay, guys? I don't think anybody's going to buy it, though. Oh, my God. What got stuck now? I bet you it's the same It's not the same door. Oh, no. See, this train has faults. We can put it down to that. We've been given a faulty train. That's why we missed Berkhamsted. There you go. But how are you doing anyways, with Twig? How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Brakes will be fixed by the engineering team. Yeah, bad engineering team. You didn't do a good job last time. Oh, we got it right. What's happening? Brake fault and door faults. Yeah, the awful type, isn't it? There we go. Gremlins on board. I agree. I agree with the gremlins. Welcome in, Tyler. Hopefully you're doing well. Currently driving a faulty 352 Watford Junction. Let's continue looking through the train, shall we? What service am I doing? It is 2 Tango 1 2 in the 350-3. A train disappeared in front of you. Yeah, because I removed it. I had no choice, it was stop off path. Because it was stuck here. Actually, I could have turned that into a short there. Oops. That would have been a really good example of me doing that. Oh, I didn't think of that at the time. Oops. Oh well. If I get something like that happen again, I'll make it into a shot. I'm going to do West Coast Milan 2025 with Vivero. Nice. Tonight, Rex skips a station, Rex sends a train into the abyss, and there isn't a third thing yet. Let's hope there isn't no SPAD tactics tonight, guys. Hey? You know, can't forget about the inevitability of SPAD tactics, the alter ego coming in and, you know, just casually spadding a train, you know. We had overshoot tactics, though. That happened. The service will not be stopping at Berkhamsted due to a brake fault. That's the one, mate. That's the one. As Alan Sugar would say, you're fired. Yeah. I don't think that's how Alan Sugar actually says it, but, you know. I just put in my own bit to it. Oh, it's been a great stream tonight, guys. Enjoyed it very much. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, what? Hey, whoa, okay. So, something interesting got put into my Discord server general. There is actually a PS5 copy of Train Simworld 6. On Argos. For PlayStation 5. I mean, what? When did that happen? Gotta touch the throttle and made you skip a station. That's true. That's true. That did happen. That's so cool. It is, yeah. I didn't even know there was a disc version. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that existed. When was that? I'm well surprised. I set back if there is no signal. Yeah. Now, there's the third thing. Yeah. Wow. It's Sam, if you're part of the Discord server, have a look. Actually, I think you are. You got the notification. Awesome.
We are now approaching Watford Junction.
Watford?
Gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and...
Oh, yeah. Did you hear the way that the announcer said Watford Junction? Wow. Tonight, Rex skips Berkhamsted. Rex sends an off-path 315 to the Abyss, and a disc version of Transformer 6 has been sent in the Discord server. Yeah. Hey, well, no, Josh. The Rick Astley, Rick Rolling. No. What? There is a Ford Junction? Not yet, but there will be. Crazy night tonight, yeah. Tell me about it. Can you add the fact that we're 10 seconds late to the tonight bit there, mate? That'll be great. No. 16 minutes late. And another passenger door fault. Oh my god. The same door. My god, man. This is the most faultiest 350 I've had ever. I'm not driving a 350-3 again, honestly. Not this particular unit anyways. Recalling, oh dear, not again. Yeah, the Elf on the Shelf has come early. Do not talk to me about Elf on the Shelf. I do not like that. Oh! Another one! Which door is it now? Oh wait, guys. Oh, it's the same one as the last one that didn't close properly. Right, we're sending this back to Camden. You with me, guys? Right, we're going to Harrow and Wealdstone. God help us if we get another door fault. Yeah, if you want to play the route as well, Callum. Tonight, Rex has had a brake fault, 4 door faults, a disc copy of Transformer 6 at Argos, and a Rickroll. Yeah, okay. Siemens clearly messed up these units when building them, or some vandals. Either that or the maintenance crew just did not see what was going on with this particular train. Oh dear. Got a dodgy train, you think? Yeah, definitely. Maintenance hasn't done a good job. No, they haven't. I think we need to pull them up and get them in that teas and biscuit meeting. I'm going to do 1 Yankee 53, 1624. Using to Birmingham. Fair enough. The Steel Sea is 60% off, so £11.99 on Steam for a few days more. May go for it. Has quite a bit of freight. And I believe, but we'll wait on the Class 90. I would definitely wait on the Class 90, mate. That's a very good idea, because obviously it's not been so great at the moment. And I know Train Simulator Driver did a video recently on that, which, understandable, you know, it's not been what we'd expect it, and I've not even bothered with it either, and I've got it, so if that If that doesn't tell you something, I don't know what will. It's a shame I haven't bothered with the 90 because I was really looking forward to it as well, but if they get it fixed, I'll change my mind on that. Past King's Landing, nice. Ladies and gentlemen, this train will be taken out of service at the next stop. Please get off this faulty train. Yeah. Damn it. Another train off service. Oh, hang on. What is this? Hey, Rex Railways Pendolino. Awesome. Damn, not stopping at Watford. First stopping at Leighton Buzzard. 35 miles. Oh, okay. That's an interesting one. Doing 2 Charlie 18. The 0943 Watford Junction to Euston. Love your streams, Rex. So entertaining. I try my best. I do try my best. I'd forgotten about TSD. Oh, it's worth checking out Transminute Driver's channel, you know. Certainly is. Might do some more garden later. That's a nice one. I do like garden on here. I thought I'd do a 710 run, cause why not? Yeah, why not? London Overground, why not? Right, we need to stop at Harrow Worldstone, people. We're not overshooting this station. I swear if there's another door fault. I like the new Avero timetable. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? What do you prefer, Rex 378 or 710? Would you believe it? I like the 378. That's a nice train, that. Plus the 710 is nice to drive. Fair enough. But yeah, if I was to go between the two, 378, but I do like a 710 service. To be honest, I might make another Trek Trains, my company livery, after I arrive into Wembley. Oh, nice. Three 7.8s are cool, yeah. If given the Medway Valley sounds, oh, would be a top tier train, that. Oh, 72 stock there, just parked outside Harrow and Worldstone. Can see why some 350 services are late. They really don't want to chance it with missing stations because of the braking. I remember oh my god! Are you kidding me, guys? This door now? That is actually quite funny, that. I remember in Transmore 2 in Colin Aachen, the Talent 2 would be in overground livery for the 710. Oh, really? That's interesting. Just left Watford Junction for Watford High Street. Nice. Someone was just on the tracks in front of me. Oh God, no. That's like driver's worst nightmare, that. They're not now, thankfully. Blasting the horn anyways. I agree with you, Callum. This is getting taken out of service. That's happening. This is Harrow and Worldstone. The next stop is London Euston. We have a problem. That was good, that was good. I think the door faults are happening because you missed one station. Do you know? Yeah, probably. We didn't have a door fault when we shut the door, though. Yay! That's one thing, at least. Passing Queen's Park, nice. Straight back to the depot here, definitely. Of course, if you guys are enjoying the stream, please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want more. That's it for the self-promo now. The next time I'll do self-promos at the end of the stream, which is in just under half an hour, guys. .730s are the only train we are missing from West Coast Main Line. I mean, maybe. Oh, we're racing a 72 stock. I think we're going to win it, though. Don't you? There you go, guys. Saw 350. Saw a 1972 stock come in and stop. About to pass Wembley Central. Nice. Just saw a 10 car Avero going to Euston. Nice. I like that. 10 car Avero services. Just left Watford High Street, no worries. Just broke the game lol, sat in rear cab, switched to exterior camera, switched back and the camera's inside the coach and not the player. Oh no! Do you have a keyboard? Because if you can put the keyboard in, you can fix it by pressing 1 on the camera, hopefully. If I remember rightly. Welcome back, Kanan. This train will definitely have to be taken back to the depot. Yes. And Tyler has overtaken the Freight Class 66. Hot in your tail, Rex. Passing Bushy. Oh, we're racing, are we? You don't have a keyboard. Ah, damn it. Oh dear. This is an annoying bug. Yes. Reporting it would be a very good idea. Taking my Gordon Flying Scotsman models to real Flying Scotsman, because why not? Yeah, why not? Make sure the people who are taking you know as well. This is, I'm limited to 75 mile per hour. Yeah, I get that. Oh, thing is, I'm limited to 75 mile per hour. Oh, I see. Passing South Kenton. Hopefully it gets fixed soon. You don't know how to report bugs. If you go on the Dovetail Discord, you can go on their feedback pages. Do trains get slower, older they get or not? I actually don't know, to be fair. Also got a weathered LMS Ginty. Nice. Just arrived into Bushy. Awesome. 26 miles from Leighton Buzzard. Fair enough. Let's get a little bit on this side, shall we? I've officially hit over 1,000 hours playtime on Train SimWorld. Awesome! That's cool. And now I've left for Carpenter's Park. That's how much I love Train SimWorld. I'm approaching near similar numbers, if I'm being honest. So I can definitely agree with that. Houston, we've lost passengers. Oh no, we haven't. We got one. I asked Dad Rail next he's streaming. Oh, yeah, Dad Rail does streaming, doesn't he? I haven't been able to pop into any of his streams recently. I'm hoping to catch one soon, though. No, trains don't get slower as they age. They are maintained to keep going. There you go. Thanks for the info there, some Welsh bloke. I'm approaching 800 hours on Train SimWorld. Nice. How far away from London are you? 2.5 miles. Calling at Leighton Buzzard, Bletchley, Milton Keynes. Not seen Dad Rail on YouTube for a while. No, neither have I. It's because he's a real train driver, so he'll probably have real busy freight train shifts, you know what I mean? Because obviously he's a real freight train driver. I think all the passengers got off at the last stop because they were fed up with the fault. You're fed up with... They're fed up with the fault. How do you think the driver feels? Practically in London now you are, to be fair. Yeah, practically. I've had Train SimWorld 6 since the official release day. I remember I found you just before early access. Oh yeah, that's true. I've had Train SimWorld 6 since early access began. And I've loved it ever since. I even remember pre-ordering Deluxe as well. Because I did my first stream on Riviera Line back when we were in the early access period. That was a good stream, that. Got my PS5 the day Train SimWorld 6 came out. Hey, do you know what? That's timing, that. That is timing. Me too, I've had Train SimWorld 6 since early access, yeah. I remember telling you about me getting my PS5 for Train SimWorld. I do, yes, I do remember that as well. You're listening to the Spice Girls, lol. Oh, what song? What song you playing? Oh, it's just starting to get dark where I am. Past Watford Junction? Nice. And Joshua wants to get PS5. A lot of saving up involved, it's what I did. But it's worth it though. 2.5 miles away from Wembley, might start slowing down. Yeah, good idea. Even though this train has countless faults, we're actually getting into London early. When I saw the date for when my PS5 was arriving, I was like, oh my god, what perfect timing. Arrived literally 1 hour before Train SimWorld 6 officially released the console. Oh, wow. Incredible timing. I've got Deluxe Edition as well. Oh, cool. I've got a 1,962 ton train to stop. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'd start braking now, if you haven't already. It was Wannabe. Ah, I see. That's a good song, that, from Spice Girls. West Coast Mainline South looks so busy on Gen 9. It is. It really is. I was crying happy tears that day. Yeah, you were, remember? Oh, was that Pendo? Yes, it was. Train SimWorld 6, Sean playing games. Okay.
London Euston. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Okay. Train Simulator 6 is awesome, to be fair. I love this game. I mean, yeah, it does need its bug fixes, but it's a good game. Thinking about changing my model Gordon's tender to a corridor tender like Flying Scotsman's. I mean, yeah, if that's what you want to do, then go for it. Next time I guard, I must remember not to go to different camera view. Yes, I agree. That would be a very good idea. I noticed we saw no 805 during the service. That's because it's here. Want to know what a dinosaur's favourite train? Go on then. Every game has bugs, to be honest, that's true. Bet it would look good, to be honest. I bet it would. I wanted to go back to the 90s. Oh, well, you can with, West Cornwall Local. Because that route is set in 1991. Pretty sure it is. Because I remember checking on Train Simulator 2 a couple of years ago, and every time you paused it, it said 1991 on the date, which I thought was quite cool. Pendosaurus Rex. Oh, that's cool. Never ever thought of that. Even sounds like a dinosaur as well. Oh, passenger door got stuck at Euston. No way. Which one is... Same bloody one. This is Euston. We have a problem. Thank you for travelling with us today. Go to Liverpool to Crewe. That's in like the 1930s. It's 1960s actually. But I get where you're going. I also saw the original Isle of Wight route on my Xbox Train Simulator account. Nice. You also have that. That's cool. Oh. Another passenger door got stuck. Yeah, this one's going back to the depots. It's got way too many faults. Oh, there's a fault on the other set now. Oh, you saw the flying banana today. Awesome. Oh,